Hello everyone and welcome back to IMO Reviews. You may have noticed in my intro it does in fact say movies, TV and games, and yet there haven't been many game reviews. Sorry. So it's time to live up to that moniker with possibly my most obscure review to date, a mobile phone game. And no, it isn't sponsored. Marvel Snap is a free-to-play mobile game in which you collect and assemble your favourite heroes based upon their strength and added abilities to win a majority of 2 out of 3 bases against your opponent. You win those bases by having the highest power level on it, and if you have the most bases, you win the match. I've probably butchered that and it does sound a lot more complicated than it actually is, because what it really boils down to in an easy sentence is that it's basically Marvel noughts and crosses with a few additional rules. But it's good, and it's damn addictive too. The biggest compliment I can give the game is that it is absolutely free to play. There's no harassment or forcing you to buy anything. They don't shove it in your face that you must pay £10 to get this, that and the other. They do have an option where you can buy things, but it's actually tucked away in its own little menu, and even then, the very first things you'll see in that menu are the stuff that you can get with your in-game currency. The game actively encourages you to not spend your own money first, and I really appreciate that. The biggest thing that puts me off mobile games is the fact that you have to pay to win. I'm a big fan of things like Sid Meier's Civilization, and I went to download it on my phone just a few weeks ago because it said it was free, only for me to get onto the menu and realise I had to pay £10 to unlock the full game. I'm not falling for those tricks. I deleted it and went back to my computer because I knew I had it there on Steam from years ago. I really do want to give this game some respect for being so user-friendly and not preying on you. It doesn't see you as a customer, and it's also really easy to pick up and understand. It might take you maybe 1 or 2 matches to really get to gist with what's going on, but I promise it will immediately click with you. But its simplicity doesn't stop it from being fun. In fact, those added rules and added powers throw some really interesting aspects into the game, and it makes you think about not just how to play, but how to build your deck as well. Are you somebody who goes for out and out power? Every card has to have a lot of strength to it, and that's all we're really going to do. After all, it's the biggest number wins at the end of the day. Or are you a bit more sneakier and based on technique? Do you like the weaker characters who help out the other characters, offer boosters to the people around them? Or are you like me, where you have the best of both worlds? I literally have my deck split into 3s. I have cards I can open with, cards that help out other cards, booster cards if you will, and then power cards who are just gonna bam, there's 12 points on that base, that should win it. Personally, I've always liked to have a Swiss Army knife of a deck, if you know what I mean. For those who didn't know, I am and always have been a mega fan of Yu-Gi-Oh! And the more I talk about this game, the more I'm starting to realise, yeah, no wonder I fell in love with it. And the game does reward you for your hard work as well. Like I said, you don't have to pay to win. You can grind and earn the cards that you want. You can complete daily missions, they will be super random, it will be things like draw 60 cards. Well, just play enough games until you have in fact drawn 60 cards and you'll complete that mission, and it will reward you very handsomely that can then let you build and expand upon your deck, potentially unlocking new cards and new abilities. You can also upgrade those cards, making the look of them a bit different. Maybe they're 3D or animated or have a shiny logo. And again, in upgrading those cards, it unlocks more stuff for you. And unlocking these new cards and new characters is a lot of fun. It does something to you. It hits those childish instincts in you that, I admit, when I first got Wolverine, I really did do a bit of a fist pump because it's Wolverine. I got Wolverine. Same when I got Professor X and Carnage. I love those guys. I'm really glad I've unlocked them and I can have them in my deck if I want to. And because I haven't seen every card available, it makes me wonder what other ones are out there. I'm yet to have seen a Deadpool in the game. I have a Professor X, but I haven't seen a Magneto, and I'm guessing there's a Magneto if there's a Professor X. I also haven't seen Thor yet. I thought Thor would be quite a common card, but I haven't seen one yet, and I really want a Thor. It's taking me back to the days of having football stickers and being like, got, need, but I've always enjoyed doing that. Are there any downsides to the game? Only a few, but a few nonetheless. Small one, could just be me, and I have this complaint with a lot of games, but sometimes It's screwy. It's bullshit. I don't know, it just sometimes feels like the game purposely screws you over. You'll play a power-up card, and it will do the power-up, but it will power up all of the cards that don't need assistance and powering up right now. And the one that did need the assistance and powering up is just sat there like, well, I guess we've lost this match then. And it's just annoying. Why can't the game understand what you wanted in that moment? You clearly played that card, so it boosted that one, because that's the one you're losing on. Well, no, it'll boost the one you're winning on, and it's, I don't know, annoying when that happens, because it should win. That should win you the game, and it's just the game's screwiness that you didn't. Or just bad draws or conveniences. I had a daily mission where it needed me to play level 6 cards, and I swear to God, for about 10 games straight, I didn't draw a single level 6 card. And if I did draw a level 6 card, the bases would have rules on it like level 6 cards can't be played here. I'm one away from completing this mission. Just let me play the Incredible Hulk and then I'm out of your hair. We can be on with this. And I don't know who to blame about that except for the game can just be screwy sometimes. But thankfully, because it's free and you haven't sunk your real money into it, there isn't any loss. You're just losing a bit of XP. And like I said, even if you lose, you still get gifted things that you can improve upon. And because those upgrades don't really have that much effect on the image of the card, I mostly find myself upgrading these cards so that I can unlock the new cards, rather than actually caring about the card I'm upgrading. Because it doesn't improve its strength, it doesn't improve its power, or give you anything else except for this card looks a bit cooler now. And I do think the game should offer a bit more than that. So I'm going to give Marvel Snap an 8 out of 10. Realistically, I'd probably give this game a 7 out of 10, but I have to give it an additional point as a thank you for being so user-friendly and not costing me a damn penny. And yet I've had so much fun with it. If you're a Marvel fan, if you enjoy card games, or you need something to help you pass the time, I would definitely recommend downloading this from the App Store and checking it out. Thank you for watching this review. Please do hit the like button and don't forget to hit the subscribe button either, so that you don't miss out on future content that will be delivered straight to your phone, computer, iPad on a weekly basis, guaranteed. And how about hitting the comment section? Have you played Marvel Snap? What do you think about it? What's the best card in your deck right now? Let me know in the comment section below. You can also click on these suggested videos to keep the IMO train chugging along, but if not, take care, and I look forward to seeing you on the next review.